Welcome to the 21-day devotion toward spiritual synergy. Well, we have come to the end of our 21-day journey towards spiritual synergy. And first of all, I just want to say thank you so much to all of those of you who participated in this journey with us towards spiritual synergy. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you so much. It's been incredible that about 65 or 70 people took this journey with us. We did one video to advertise on my own personal page, and there's so many of you who just jumped on, and I pray, it's truly my prayer that you were encouraged by this journey towards spiritual synergy. I believe beyond a shadow of a doubt that God has called us to this place of spiritual synergy, and we can't do that on an island. We have to do that in community. And so for all those of you who didn't just participate and consume it, but for those of you who helped create community, those of you who left comments, those of you who responded to emails and all those kinds of things, I just want to let you know how grateful I am for you. And listen, if you're in the Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill area, y'all know I came here from DFW, and I was almost said if you're in the DFW area, but if you're in the RDU area, I would love to invite you to come and worship with us at the Brooks Avenue Church of Christ, 700 Brooks Avenue, Raleigh, North Carolina, this coming Sunday to put a cap on this series. We're going to be talking about the foundational text for spiritual synergy, which is Philippians chapter 2, verse 12 and verse number 13. But on today, we're going to be talking about Philippians chapter 4 and verse number 13. And the whole idea is this, that spiritual synergy requires godly strength. Spiritual synergy requires godly strength. We cannot do this by ourselves. We can't get to the place that God is calling us. We can't do the things that God wants us to do, and we can't be who God wants us to be unless we do it by His strength. And the text teaches us that we absolutely can, because God has given us the capacity to do all things through Christ who strengthens us. And so as we continue to grow together, as we continue to build and become rather better disciples for Christ, I want to encourage you to pull on the strength that only He can give. Spiritual synergy is a struggle. It's the exact opposite of what the enemy wants us to do. He's doing everything he can to push us away from it. But here's what God does. God says, I know you can't do it alone. I know you can't do it by your own power. I know you can't do it by your own might. But I'll give you the power to have spiritual synergy and so much more if you let me. So this is something that God has called us to, and this is something that only God will give us the capacity to do. Spiritual synergy requires godly strength. And I want to encourage you to let God's strength operate in your life to the degree that we go deeper and deeper in the knowledge, wisdom, and power of our God. Don't try to do it alone. Let's do it together. Thank you so much for joining us for 21 days towards spiritual synergy. Stay tuned, because we got some awesome announcements. Do me one favor as we bring this series to a close. We took advantage of an opportunity to share this with you, and I'm only going to ask you for one thing. We started and launched a YouTube channel for Favor and Faithfulness, and we'll explain a little bit more about that later. But this whole series was delivered to you through this new YouTube channel that we launched, and I would love for you today to become a subscriber. We want to encourage you on a more regular basis, and so the way we want to reach you is through YouTube. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button below, and I believe that both of us will be blessed. Thank you for taking this journey with us. Just remember, I love you, and God does too. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Take a moment for prayer. Take a moment for application.